Yes, it's working now. Perfect. All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to the live stream. Today is 18th of September 2025. So, voice test 123 123. Can you guys hear me clearly? Morning, morning, morning. Okay. So let's just break down the chart for gold. Actually, gold just continuously pushing to a downside. Look at this one. What a beautiful execution here. As an impulse entry, where was the best impulse entry and where you can get your confirmation in this situation. If you just look at H4 time frame, look at this H4. This candle just created a support. Then next candle create a wick, broke the support and closed below the support area. Next candle create a wick, break the low. Impulse entry, depending on volume, it just like completely fill the range on the left hand side. Yeah, it's like a good confirmation on H4. If we just like look at H1, H1 just close with a small body. If it's just like close with a small body and within the range, then there is no business of the next candle to break the low. So this is like a high time frame confirmation was there. So but I was actually was not on the chart at time, so just couldn't do anything. Okay, so daily time frame. Let's just get back to daily time frame. Daily just like created a wick and continuously pushing to the downside, and I think so the next should be somewhere here 3620. I would say this 3620, I remember, it's just like a very very strong support area. So we'll see. H4 we just like tapping the rejection on the left hand side. Look at this one. We are having like a resistance here, a support here actually. So let's just go from H4 to H1, 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 just like tapping the rejections on the left hand side. And below this area, you know what, it's such like just need to go through from H4 to H1 to M30 actually to see a more better picture. So M30 right now continuously pushing to the downside. I just need to remove this zone. Now we're just having like a new zone here. This one is actually like our new zone. Just need to remove this one too. Here we go. We just like continuously pushing to the downside. It just moved like more than 240 pips. Wow. So what is the probability that next calculator we can break the low and continuously pushing to the downside? Even the market just already moved more than 200 pips here. Very low probability, exactly. So what we just need to do, we just like need to wait for the candle to create some kind of support. Then we just like would like to see some kind of resistance to be formed, and then we will just go with the sells, because current session trend is just like completely, we can see easily actually that it's a bearish trend just going on. So let's see if we just like going to be get some kind of, oh, on M15 time frame. If you just like look at M15 time frame, we just like already created a support here. Yeah, if this candle, if the current candle just going to be close below the support area, what we are having on the left hand side with the volume, if we just break and close below this support area, we can continuously pushing to the downside. Still we are having like a 50 pip range to the downside on a 15-minute time frame. Here we go. Next target could be like 3628. Yeah, if there's just like a lot of volume, then it could continuously pushing to the downside. And I would like to wait for this candle to be closed actually. So you know what, it's like a tricky one. And there's just like 50 minutes left for the opening of London session as well. So it's like very important for me to see how this candle just about to be closed. You know what, if this candle also going to be closed in a bullish form, two candles just like close in a bullish form, so might be on a third candle, if it just like broke above the previous candle high, I could go for the buys as well. But we'll see how this 50-minute candle just about to be closed. It's just going to be closed within 3 minutes. So it's like very important to see how this 50-minute candle just about to be closed actually. So next target somewhere here, it's like a 50 pip range, 60 pip range. So can I grab like just don't want to be greedy actually, because it's just like already moved a lot. 30 minutes just like don't have any kind of retracement, but 50-minute is just like created a support there. With the volume, it could continuously pushing to the downside, 60 pip range. So can I grab like 20 pips, 30 pips? I think so. 30 pips. It's a Thursday, so volume also expected there. Yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense. So let's see how this 50-minute candle is just about to be closed. Okay, so gold is in downtrend. Yes. Did you get that move? No. I just like come on the chart right now for the stream. Okay, just join. Can you go through the setup again? Which setup, Mr. Zan? What setup you are actually talking about? Okay, all right. It again start rejecting. I think so. It will do some kind of consolidation before giving us a new move there. If this candle is going to be closed the way how it's just like reacting right now, so it will do some kind of consolidation then. And I think so with the next 15 minute, if the next 15-minute candle is close below the support area, so with the opening of London we could continuously pushing to the downside. Your trade setup analysis, uh, trade setup analysis, I already like did that one. We just like waiting for the support, we just like go to support. And why I'm just like looking for the 50-minute time frame, why I'm just like right now standing at 50-minute time frame. So you just need to understand, if you just like look at 30-minute time frame candles, it just like move 180 pips. So if you just in this situation, if you just like waiting for the 30-minute candle closure, you might gonna miss the whole move, because it's just the current market is just like clearly showing a very strong bearish momentum, very strong volume in it. So in this situation we just like need to look at 50-minute time frame if we just like going to be get something there. So 50 minutes just like create a support, create a resistance, which is just doing some kind of consolidation. So next 50 minutes could be like very important for us. So because after the next 15 minutes we're just going to be hit the opening of London session, and it's just like doing some kind of consolidation. So if the candle just create break and close above the resistance area, there's a probability we could continuously pushing upside. And at the same time, if it's just like break and close below the support area, below this whole rejection on the left hand side, so there's a higher probability we will continuously pushing to the downside to retest the low. So let's see. It's like very important to wait for this 15-minute time frame. I think so. This plan actually makes sense. Yesterday I blown one of my account. Oh, it's a pain. Forget to set stop loss and was out of. Oh man, someone just like forget to play stop loss. I don't believe this thing. You know what? Muhammad Ali Raza, bro. I don't believe this thing. If you just like put some money on stake, how someone can forget to place a stop loss? Even they just even they just knew that there's just like a FOMC. There's a news going. There must be some kind of greediness in there. You just do not want it to like place a stop loss. It must be like your own decision. I'm in this industry from more than 4 to 4.5 years actually. So if someone just like tell me that they just forget to place the stop loss, I never ever believe it. I also go through the same process from where you just like going through right now. So it's like not possible to that you just forget to place a stop loss. You actually do not want it to place a stop loss. So no offense, so but it's a reality. Okay, so just waiting. There is just like 10 minutes left for the candle to close. Do you use Dominion markets? Yes, I only use Dominion markets, and it's been like 3 years. I'm just like continuously using the Dominion market. Well said, Hamilton. Yes. Okay, come back to the YouTube chat. Walaikum salam. Walaikum salam. I'm good. I hope still show the volume in London session. Otherwise, consolidation. Yeah, we'll see. Will you take impulse entry for sales or wait for the resistance to being formed? I will just like for sell. I would like to see some kind of resistance to be formed. And right now we just like doing consolidation on a 50-minute time frame. So if we just got some confirmation break and close above the resistance area or break and close below the support area, so I can see if I can grab some chunks here or I can grab some chunks here. These are my areas actually. Managed to grab 280 pips in yesterday. Wow, someone just like got 280 pips yesterday. I control myself and don't took any trades. Glad I stick to my plan. Yeah, also didn't took any trade. Even I just did not look at the chart. I was just like busy with my family, with my children, so I didn't even look at the chart. And at the morning of like today morning today morning I just like saw the chart what happened last day. So yeah, it's okay that if you just like not comfortable with the things, you just like do not want it to trade, just relax, just chill. Market just not going anywhere. Let the news to settle its dust. Then the next day make your plan and then just like start jumping into it with and start execution with your plan actually. So so do you have any monthly target of achieving a certain percentage? No, I just don't set any target. Sometimes I just like make 10%, sometimes 5%, sometimes 50%, sometimes could be like 100%. It's all depend on the structure of the market, the volume market just like providing, the opportunity market just actually providing. So profits are actually not accountable, but you can control your losses by implementing or by getting proper grip on your risk management. And right now YouTube, there's just like more than 100 people just watching and I'm just having like 16 likes. It's just like not fair. I'm just providing free education here. Okay, can we take an impulse entry on 50-minute if current candle broke above previous candle high? No, I would like to see if you just wanted to take a buy, just would like to see a candle should have to be close above the resistance. That makes sense. Okay, do more slow voice. Okay, you just need to use headphone, or you should need to join Market Fluidity University if you just wanted to get a clear voice. Yeah, if you just like feel that I'm just like talking with my own self, then you can leave the stream, or I can kick you out. I can help you out in this. Let me just do this one. Okay, current M15 break high of previous. It's impulse or not? No, it's just like just wait, just wait. Didn't you use any funded accounts? If yes, then what size? 100k, 200k. It's like funded accounts I'm just having with me. I just having like a lot of accounts and everyone just knew this one. So it's depend on the condition of the market. Some accounts I'm just having with me for playing as aggressive. Sometime I just like go with like a defensive mode. So yeah, this is something I'm just like continuously doing from 4 years. Love you guys. Now you hear the voice. Okay, so just waiting. We're just like doing consolidation right now. Just waiting. Waiting, waiting, waiting. All right, so I just having some kind of internet connection issue, and the team is actually here. So just waiting actually. Yes, as you said, I started to trade in volume of opening London and NY session. Will you give me good opportunity and good result for me with 1 to 2 trades a day? Yeah, just stick with 1 to 2 trades actually. So far, I understand that getting profitable is only possible by risk management. Yeah, exactly. That makes sense. Only risk management is the only thing which will keep you like a profitable. You know what? Even with the 50 or 60% profitable ratio, you could like make some money if you just like having proper grip on risk management. So just waiting. There is like 6 minutes left for the candle to close, and I'm just like waiting right now. Just waiting. चले जाओ आप ऊपर से चले जाओ. हाँ चले जाओ डिवाइस खींच लो इसको. ठीक है हो जाएगा. Okay, so just waiting. Wow, I think so we're just gonna get some kind of opportunity here. If this current M15 candle just going to be close above the previous candle high, so there's a very high probability with the volume or with the opening of London I could grab something, at least like the rejection on the left hand side. Look at this one, it's still having like a range in it, I would say. But for that, for buys, I would say candle should have to be close above the resistance. That only makes sense. And there's just like 5 minutes left for the candle to close, and I would like to see how this candle is about to be closed actually. So 30 minute also showing as well that it's just like losing the volume here. For how many years you are trading right now? It's been like more than 4.5 years right now. I'm like still learning and fighting with this market. So yeah, so just waiting, just waiting. Okay. All right, so there's just like 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left for the candle to close, and I'm just like looking at this. You know what? Even this 30-minute candle is going to be closed with a small body. It could be an impulse entry in trend. Look at the way how the 50-minute is reacting right now. It could be impulse entry in trend, and for that I would like to see this 30-minute candle. The next 30-minute candle should have to be create a wick and break the low, so it can continuously pushing to the downside. So 50-minute candle just about to be closed in 2 minutes, and I would like to see how just like going to be closed. Let's see. H1. It's getting interesting actually. If I just like execute below this whole rejection on the left hand side, 40 pips stop loss. Wow. If I just like wait for the candle to break below this whole rejection on the left hand side, so it could be very risky one, and it could be like a biggest stop loss I'm just going to be get there. Interesting. Okay, just waiting. 1 minute left for the opening of London actually. How can I maintain my win rate at least around 60%? What are you suggesting to maintain it? Mine is very low. So just like go through the proper educational content, what we just like providing every day. Stick with the plans, and once your plan like print it on the chart, what you actually just wanted to see, then just like execute on that one. And if it's just like never worked out, just do manage the risk. Don't do not do any kind of compromise with the risk management. That's all we just like need to do. There is no compromise with the risk management. So just waiting. Okay, what is the difference in your hi? What is the different in your marking between gray zone and orange zone? It's just like a support we just having. So 15 minute, 30 minute can just close with a small body, and 50 minute just like close as a impulse entry here. 15 minute. So if we just like break the low, can I give my trade a chance here by placing stop loss above the current candle high? Is it a forceful trade? And if I just like can see on a 30 minute just like close with a small body. If I just look at h1 just like close within the range on the rejection on the left hand side. M30, M15. Actually, you know what, sells make sense if it just like break below this previous 30-minute time frame. I don't want it to execute somewhere here where we're just having like another rejection, because if it just like broke below this rejection and this both rejection on the left hand side, stop loss still could be like a 23 pips, but it could be an impulse entry in trend on a 30-minute time frame. It's just like pushing to the downside. Let me just see if it's just like going to break below the previous 30-minute time frame. Wait for candle close. It's opening of London, and I would like to depend on the volume actually. The previous candle just closed with a small body. If it's just like going to close with a small body, then there's no business of this current candle to break the low of the previous one. If it just like break the low of the previous one, there is a probability we are having volume, and it could continuously pushing to the downside. I think so. I executed early. I think so. I executed early. I would like to see volume to break the low and continuously pushing to the downside. I would like to see this candle to break the low and continuously pushing to the downside. I just executed early. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. Damn. Should have waited at least like it should be break below the low of this rejection on the left hand side. Now I would like to see volume should continuously pushing it to the downside. This is the only thing can help me out right now, or I should need to close the trade actually. Okay, volume, come on, help me out. You should have to be break the low. It's a early execution. I just clicked early actually. Should have wait at least the candle should have to be break the low of the previous candle low. If you just look at 30-minute time frame, this candle should have to be break the low of the previous candle. It's a mistake have done here. I should wait for this one. No, no way to hold on with this trade. No way to hold on with this trade. Higher probability just gonna get my stop loss. It's just like a early one. So now I will see if I just can give my trade a second chance with the same concept. But now I will wait for the candle to break the low of the actually if it's just like going to break its own low, then it makes sense. Otherwise it's just like a early entry, not a good thing. Executed early by mistake. Damn. See this one, see this one. Yeah, drop the volume, pushing to the upside. We are having like rejection here. If we just like break above all the rejection on the left hand side, can I give my trade a chance here? Let me just see. M30, M30. Now it would be great if I just like wait for the candle to close. It would be great actually. Okay. All right. Damn. Look at this one. Look at the risk management. See this one? I can read the candle that I just executed early. So there's a high probability if I just like never close my trade, my stop loss, my now my drawdown could be like more than 40 pips. But I just like managed to close my trade in within 20 pips actually. Yeah, just like breaking above the high actually right now. Breaking above the 30-minute high. Breaking above all the rejection. But I just like not having the gut feeling that it will continuously pushing upside. You know why? I still feel that if I just wanted to take a buy, I would like to see this candle should have to be close above the resistance. So then I can go for the buys. I will wait. I will wait actually. I'm just not going to be change my bias quickly. If I just wanted to change my bias for the buys, I would like to see at least a 50-minute candle should have to be close in my favor. Then I would say that I should have to be go to change my bias. If I just gonna miss this move, it is okay. I already had a plan for the sells. I just give my trade a chance. It's like a mistake. I just like as I just executed, I understand it's a mistake have done here. So probability it could continuously pushing to the upside. So I just have to be manage my risk. Have to be manage my risk because if it's just like break the low, then there is no business of this candle. And I don't think so. It just broke the low. It's like the ask and bid price was still was there actually. Wow, it's like pushing upside to right now. Can we buy right now? You know what? Even it's just like breaking above the previous 30-minute high, it makes sense. But I'm just like not comfortable with the buys because just recently I just took a sell, and right now if I just like going with the buy, so it could be like not a proper plan. I would say I just give my trade a chance with my plan. Now if I just like wanted to take a buy, I would like to see this candle should have to be close in a bullish form. Then I can say that I can give my trade a chance. Rather than that, I'm just not gonna take any buys. Yeah, it's a mistake I've done here. It will retrace man market had already moved. It's like it's a mistake have done. You know what? You just like always learn from your mistake. Look at this one. This kind of just like close with a small body. Next kind of create a wick, and I thought that it's just like going to broke the low, but it just did not broke the low of the previous candle. If it just like broke the low of the previous 30-minute time frame, there's a very high probability it could continuously pushing to the downside. But as I just like executed and as I saw that the ask and bid price, these ask and bid price did not broke the low of the previous candle low. So I just cannot do anything here. Expect to manage the risk. But still, it's just like nothing to lose here. Just like a 20 pips, I can make it back easily. But if I just like never manage my risk and hold on with my trade, with my structure, like never manage my risk and went into emotions, So it could be like 60 pips in a drawdown. So I just recognized this mistake and just closed it with the 15-16 pip stop loss. Like it's just I just like closed it actually. So just waiting. I think so. I just like need to wait 50 minutes more actually. Damn. I think so. It's just gonna give me a second chance again for the cells. Still, I believe in cells because if this current candle break above this all rejection on the left hand side, why it is just like standing right now here? It should be continuously pushing to the upside. What account size you are trading right now? You can see here on the left hand side. It's like a $5,000 account. So Devansh just sent us a chart. Just look at the chart right now. So SL below 50-minute entry at bullish candle as support form. What? Just like executed a buy here. So kind of just created a weak break above the high. So you should just give your trade a chance for the buys. You should need to understand, is it happen in the first 1 to 2 minute? Number one thing is this, and if it's just like a 30-minute chart, it's a 30-minute chart. If it's a 30-minute chart, let me just see it on a here actually. I think here you just executed this. Is it this place? If you just like execute it here, you just need to understand, if you just look at 50-minute time frame, this is like a minor resistance on the left hand side. So it would be great if it just like break up of these rejection on the left hand side for the continuation. Make sense? There is like a green candle you can see here. This is the actual resistance on the left hand side, and you just execute it somewhere here. If you just like wanted to continuously pushing to the upside, this have to be break above the high of the previous candle for the continuation. That actually makes sense. So just waiting right now. I'm just waiting. Wow, now it's just like again pushing to the upside. Okay, there's just like my internet connection team is here. Just try to fix my internet issue, and I just don't know what it is just like doing right now, jumping here and there. Let's see. So pushing to the upside right now. Wow, wow, look at this one. Damn. It could be like a FOMO that I executed here. Clear mistake, and I just like paid for this mistake. Okay, if close bullish and new candle breaks high, do you buy? We'll see how it's just like going to be closed, then we'll take a decision. Okay, cash buy. I just like already review your trade. Why not? Why not? Wait, retest. Like it's just like look at 50-minute time frame, just like consolidation, and then it's like breaking above the high. So probability it could continuously pushing upside if the candle just close in a bullish form. So just waiting right now. It's very important to see how it's just like going to be close. And I'm just like not going to be executed by depending on the 50-minute now. We'll see how the 30-minute candle is actually about to be close. So that makes sense to me. Okay, looks like we can have a support, then possibly look for buys or wait for retracement to take another sell chance. Looks like we moved too much in red already. We'll see. I will just like wanted to see something on a 30-minute time frame, so then I can give my trade a chance. Someone just like got 30 pips, closed 90%. Wow, very nicely. And someone just like took a buy here above this whole rejection on the left hand side, depending on the opening of London. That makes sense. If the current candle closes above the resistance, the price has already moved. It would be better to wait for structure to form. Yeah, exactly. Look at this one, just like moved 50 pips already. Okay, the trend is bearish also. Yeah, trend is bearish, but look at the 50-minute time frame. Once market just stopped somewhere and start doing consolidation, it's mean trend just stopped there. There is no trend then just like going on. So right now we are just like doing consolidation. Now the current candle breaking above the high. If the current candle just like going to be closed in a bullish form, So trend could be changed for the it will become now in a bullish one structure. So look at this one. Before it just like continuously pushing upside, it start doing the consolidation. So consolidation, or if the candle just start printing side by side, so trend just stop there. Cash by your first bias was buy, so I think we must have waited for the candle to close above resistance so that we could have taken the buy. By the way, I did not like the sell plan, so did not take took sell. Yeah, that makes sense, but it's like a mistake I have just done. Should have to wait for the candle to break this low at least. I was just not wanted to execute somewhere here. I would like to execute if this current candle break the low of the previous candle low, it could be an impulse entry in the trend. But look at this one. If I just like, if I can zoom it, you can see it did not break the low of the previous candle. The ask and bid price did not broke the low of the previous candle low. So it's like an invalid setup. I just executed mistakenly, and as I just like executed, if you just like rewatch the stream, you will see as I executed, I just start saying I executed early. It's a mistake I have done. So I just like need to manage the risk. I could not like hold on with this with the to try to predict the market. If it's just like going to break its own opening price, very high probability it could continuously pushing to the upside. So if I just like never never close my position by managing the risk at 16 17 pips, what could be my what could be my loss actually right now? It could be more than 150%. Why what I have just lose there's just 26 $27 there. So see this one, what I'm just like talking right now, and now it's just like move more than 80 pips. Just need to wait for some new structure to be formed, to be honest. Wow, 15-minute candle just closed, and it just like closed far away from the rejection area. 50 pip move. It is whatever it is. Sometime what happened, we have a plan, but we cannot become a part of that plan. It is whatever it is. This is called for us actually. You have some plans with you, and you just wanted to execute with your plan, but you cannot be a part of that one. It is whatever it is, but sometime it happen. One mistake and should have to be paid for that one. Okay, I think we need a support to be formed for a buy. Yeah, just like doing consolidation now, it's just like broke the consolidation area and continuously pushing upside. I would like to see a 30-minute time frame to see. I just wanted to see how this 30-minute candle is just about to be closed. It's very important for me. This 30 minutes still open, and I wanted to see how this 30-minute candle is just about to be closed. It's very important to see, because 50 minutes just like already moved a lot. Look at this one. You know what, if I just like never give my trade a chance for the sells here, then definitely might be I just gonna give my trade a chance for the buys. But as I just like took already one loss, I cannot flip my bias quickly. If I just wanted to change my bias, I would like to see something on the table what I actually just wanted to see there. So yeah, actually I have to stick with. Might be today someone just like saying it's like there was like a opportunity, and he just like did not took a buy there. Even he can take a buy. So here's the thing, we just like need to understand, it's just not going to be happen all the time. If you just like if I'm just like sticking with the same rule, might be if I just attempt the same thing 10 times, 7 to 8 times, it will work for me, and 3 to 4 times it's just not gonna work for me. And if I just like flip myself to the other side, like changing my bias within few minutes, so there's a higher probability 7 to 8 times I'm just gonna take the loss, and 2 3 times might be just like going in my favor. So yes, like it's like very important to stick with the plans. I agree, need to have a good structure for now to be more confidence in sales for now. Yeah, exactly, it's just like no sales right now for me. We'll see. Wow, it's just like doing consolidation and then break up of the high, but 30 minutes still open. We'll see. You know what, if this 30-minute candle is going to be closed in a bullish form, and the 50-minute candle is going to be closed in a bearish form, so then I can see that I am having like a resistance and support area. And then if the next candle created, we can break above the high of the previous bearish 50-minute time frame candle. Okay. Okay, I am having some issue with my YouTube. Just give me 1 minute. All right. Okay. We have a plan, and but market has another plan. Yeah, exactly. Someone just like secure 20 pips here with the buys. Wow, buys actually make sense. Look at this one. Market just like come down, doing some kind of consolidation, breakup of the consolidation. Now just like continuously pushing upside. Damn, what a beautiful opportunity was here. But have to be stick with my rules. Cannot break it. But I just like manage the risk. What if I just like never close my trade here? I could be in a drawdown more than 100 pips. It could be like a profitable stream as well, but it is whatever it is. Not just like continuously pushing upside. Interesting. Interesting. Just need to wait for the new structure to be formed. Okay, let's see how the candle will close. Yeah, exactly. If the current candle close bullish and the next close bearish, we can plan for sells based on the range. No, I'm just not gonna take a sell then. We'll see. Where it's just like going to be create some kind of a resistance. If this candle, if we just like going to be get some kind of resistance on the resistance level, then it makes sense for me to take a sell. Here, somewhere here in the middle of the range, I am just not interested in sells anymore. Look at the way how it's just like continuously pushing upside. Look at the way how it's just like continuously pushing upside. I'm in profit with 50 pips and still running. Wow, very nicely secured 62 pips. Very nicely done. M15 first break the low, then after breaking the high, took a buy and secured 50 pips, trusting volume with impulse entry. Former MFU soldier. Wow, very nicely done. Yeah, I actually wanted to. If I just like never took a sell here, I definitely take a buy. It's a mistake. I just like paid here, and then I just need to stop myself. It's like very important to stick with the rules actually. For the long term, for the long journey, if you just like continuously wanted to stand on the road, just like stick with the rules. I took buy wick down and break its own high on. Wow, Chris is just like also make money here. That totally makes sense. Wow, beautiful. This candle just close with a small body. If I just wanted to take a sell, this current candle should have to be break the low. It did not break the low. I executed. This is the this is a mistake you guys just need to learn here. This candle did not break the low. If this candle break the low with the opening of London session, so it could be an impulse entry in trend, and it start rejecting, break the high of the previous candle, which is like showing less volume in the look at the size of the candle. Look at this one. For the buys, market just like printing a strong candle, then more strong, then suddenly just like drop the volume. It just dropped the volume, and next candle create a wick, did not break the low of the previous candle, and then it just like break the high of the previous candle. And we have clean traffic on the left hand side. Perfect counter trade setup, I would say. Not a counter trade setup, even if you just like look at 15-minute time frame. Before it just like wanted to go to the upside, it start doing the consolidation. Created a support, created a resistance, created a support, then it just like break above the resistance area. So it's a breakout structure, and it just like move 90 pips in your favor. You can grab 50 pips, 30 pips, 25 pips, whatever suits you. So yeah, someone just go 90 pips. You guys just giving me the FOMO now. If resistance created, then next candle breaks below the resistance cells are valid. 4 hours is bearish, but not 1 hour, so is interesting in the trend or not. You know what? If I just wanted to take a sell, suppose that this 50-minute candle just like close in a bullish form. Now, if I just like wanted to take a sell, I would like to see a next 50-minute candle or 30-minute time frame, like what structure actually I'm just like looking for. So the structure could be if the candle just like break and close below the previous candle low. like the this candle just going to be closed in a bullish form, and next candle create a weekend break, the previous break and close below the previous candle low. So then in this situation I can go for the sales only to retest the low, or otherwise I would like to see if this candle just continuously pushing upside, and then if it just like got some kind of resistance here, so I can give my trade a chance for the sales if I am having like a sell bias. And at the same time, if it just like created a resistance, and then after creating a resistance, if the next candle break and close above the previous candle high, so I can go for the buys. That makes sense. So now I just like need to wait for new structure to be formed. No FOMO actually. Yes. The current candle first broke the high of the previous, then retrace. Is it still a valid entry when it broke again its own high? If you just like wait for the candle to break its own high, so the entry could be somewhere here. So it's you just like already missed 25 to 30 pips, so that could not make sense. You should have to be understand where could be the best execution, because best execution will bring best risk management with it. Like here I just executed, my stop loss was somewhere here, but I just like managed to risk close my position within like 16-17 pips. So my execution was perfect, so I just like manage my risk. But if I just like executed somewhere here, so what I have just lose, I have lose like 17-60 pips. Now it could be like 35 to 40 pips stop loss. So what just need to be understand where should be the best execution place. So best execution will bring like a good risk management with you. Make sense? All right. Grab 52 pips and close. Wow. Grab 30-35 pips with buys. Wow. Pre-London also got 50 pips from sell this week. Volume is really good. Yeah, because we're just having like FOMC. Now FOMC just settled down, so we will start getting volume in the markets. Okay. बस देखी वो कोई वायर ना सिस्टम ना पाना, ठीक है ना, वो लास्ट वाला जो स्विच है ना उसमें लगाना, वो जो डॉक्टर लगा हुआ है. Okay. Oh, Shoaib got 100 pips on buy. Wow. People just making money here, and I'm just like looking at their faces. Pre-London also got 50 pips from sales. Okay. Now asking for the current candle that already made the move. It first broke previous 15-minute high, then retraced, and once it broke its own high, was a good entry or was riskier than first doing the retracement and then breaking the previous candle? No, it's just like if you just like went in your favor like 10-20 pips, you should have to be secure some position there like close 50%, close 90%, and if you just like come back to your break even, this should be something where you should have to be cautious about close like 50% position there. So you just need to stick with the rules of risk management here. If it just like went 20 pips, there's no business of this current candle to come back to at your entry actually. If it just like come back to your entry, there's this thing, it could be continuously pushing to a downside again. So again, if it's just like breaking above its own high, it doesn't make sense because it's just like already moved 240 pips. So if you're just like going to be execute somewhere here, where you're just going to be place the stop loss, look at this one. So in this situation, it doesn't make sense that if it's just like going to break its own high again, so you can execute with that one. I hope so it makes sense and you just now understood this thing. Just waiting. It's a waiting game for me today. Today it's just like iPhone. I'm just like already explain you everything. What you actually wanted to ask. Then just like send me the chart and just mark down your points there, and then I will like dictate on that one. Okay. Just need to wait more. दूसरी टीम आ गई है? वो भी आप ही कर रहे हो? अच्छा, ओके, just waiting now. All right. Damn. Sometime, you know what? We just need to observe thing actually. See this one. Sometimes it's like very difficult to not be a part of some trade to teach discipline to the people or to the students actually. You can get the opportunity. आज लगता है प्रेशर ज़्यादा है, कैश भाई यूट्यूब स्टूडेंट के रिप्लाई ही दे रहे हैं. What kind of pressure? I just don't have any kind of pressure. There's just like an internet issue just going on, and I'm just like have a distraction here in my room. They're just like doing some technical things here in my room, and yeah. But if you just like talking about the pressure of forex or any kind of trading, I never ever take that one. Okay, just waiting. 30 minutes just about to be closed. 30 minutes just close in a strong bullish candle. So just waiting right now. Just waiting. Just waiting. Interesting. Wow, look at the trade weight. I just like close the trade. This is how you can, even you know what, I just like, I'm just happy that I just manage the risk. Just think about the people who just like execute on some position and then they just forget to place the stop loss. What will happen with them? This is gonna blow another account actually. वाइट कलर की तार है और वो देखना है, मैं करता हूँ इसको. ओके, हाथ से कर लेना यार इसको. हो गया अब. बड़े गलत टाइम पे आए हो आप. मैंने कल से कंप्लेन की भी थी और बताया भी था उनको कि इस तरह काम होता मेरा तो डिस्टरबेंस होती. मेंशन भी किया था मैंने कंप्लेन. If 30-minute close bullish with no wick and 50-minute creative resistance after that, so can we take sell if it's wake up and then break the low of 15-minute time frame? Just like need to wait some structure to be formed. It's just like continuously pushing upside. Look at this one. It's totally changed the structure here. If again I just wanted to take a sell or buy, I would like to wait for some structure to be formed again. So the next structure will bring something new opportunity with that one. Now there's just like nothing. Just for your info, US index is confused. If US index is pushing down, the gold will be pushing. Okay, weaker USDC, gold will go up. We'll see. I just knew that, and then gold will go up. The higher time frame, just like very bullish for the gold. I knew that very well, but we just like need to take the opportunity. What we just like getting on the charts. हाँ जी. ओके. दूसरी नहीं हुआ आपसे? अच्छा चलो ठीक है. ठीक हो गया. अब आपका काम खत्म हो गया. जस्ट गिव मी 1 मिनट. Okay, they just have changed the device, but still my issue just did not solved. So they just like called another team. Wow, this is called Pakistan. Okay, did you take a loss today, Cass? Yes, I just took a loss here. Look at this one. Just manage the risk. It's just like early entry. Should have to wait for the candle to break the low of this candle at least for the impulse entry in trend. But just like the way it just like never broke the low and was start retracing to the upside, I just like close everything. I just like went up and break its opening price. So just close everything here. Okay, this one broke the previous candle high in the first minute, then retraced, then broke its own high. Was a good execution. Usually wait for the retracement and only. Okay, now it makes sense. iPhone just sent me the chart. Alright, so you just like talking about this one. If it's just like you just wanted to execute somewhere here where the market just already moved a lot. But yeah, if in this situation the candle just like break above the high in the first 1 minute, it's just like never moved far away from the previous candle, like in a normal like 5 6 pips just break above the high, then come down, break its own low, then again it's just like start flipping upside and break its own high, then definitely you can execute if it's just like having a plan to execute with this candle. That makes sense. But if you just like talking about, I was just like talking about, I was actually thinking about you talking about this candle which just like went 20 pips favor and then come back to your entry point. If you just execute it here, it could be a risky one because it just like already moved a lot. Look at this one. But still, if you are just having a plan to go with a small risk and it just like break above the high in the first 1 minute, then just come back, create a wick, then if you just like break its own high again, then you can execute on this one. That makes sense. Now if current M30 candle will break its own high, then will you no way, no way. What, why you guys are just like getting into FOMO? I missed the move. Did you see that I executed here? I did not execute it here because I could not go into FOMO. I had a plan to take a sell, did not work out. I just stay away from it. Now I would like to wait for some new structure to form which will give me a good stop loss with a good execution. So then I can give my trade another chance. Or I should have to be close the chart. That all I can do. But should have to be stick with the rules actually. Casby, I think there is no trade in London session for us. Yeah, I'm also thinking the same. Hanan, लगता है वेट करना पड़ेगा वैन वाई के लिए. Okay. Now what structure are you wanted to see? If I just wanted to take a sell, I would like to see some kind of bearish candle should be created, and then if you just like give me some kind of bullish candle so I can go for the buys. This is the structure I just wanted to see. Or if it's just like continuously pushing upside, created a resistance, give me the strong body confirmation candle here so I can give my trade a chance for the sells here from the resistance area. Or if it's just like continuously pushing upside, create a resistance, and then the next candle create a wick, break above and close above the resistance area so I can give my trade a chance here. Same thing could be happen here as well. So these are the things actually I'm just like looking for now, but it will take time. Now it will take time because if even I'm just like looking for the 50-minute structure to be formed there, so we just need at least like 2 to 3 50-minute candles should have to be created there, some kind of structure. 2 to 3 50-minute candles means like 45 minutes should have to be wait more there. So it doesn't make sense to wait more 45 to 50 minutes. Then it would be great to go with another session actually. So wow, look at this one, it's like continuously pushing upside. What a beautiful trade it was. Consolidation, breakout structure, and pushing upside. Okay, sir, your hairstyle looks very strong. It looks very nice. Is there anything special? Nothing special. Just like focus on your. It's irrelevant. Why you just like looking at my hairstyle? Don't know what the hell you guys are just actually doing here. Let's wait. Just waiting. I would like to see how this 50-minute candle just about to be closed. It could be happen something. If you just wanted to take a sell in one more structure, let me just explain one more structure. Suppose that this candle just continuously pushing upside and stop here, and the next candle create a wick, break and close below the previous candle low. It also makes sense for the sells. This is also one of the structure. If we just print it there, then it's also an opportunity. So see there, they're just like I just printed like 4 to 5 structures there. So any of them, if just like printed on the chart, I will just definitely gonna execute on that one. Okay, so just like wanted to see how this 50 minutes just about to be closed. So if you just like going to close with a strong healthy body, so I'm just gonna close the chart. Then we'll see after like on the NY session. Then I will see on the NY session if you just like grab some opportunity there. Then we'll give my trade a chance. But what a beautiful trade it was, like consolidation, break above the high, and damn. So look at that person who just forget to place the stop loss. He must be in a great drawdown. Must be blown another account. In case of this strong bias, I would like to see buy structure better 4 hour flipping now. Okay, look at 4 hour. Wow, right. 4 hour just like flipping right now. But it's still open. There's just like still 1 hour left for the 4 hour. Look at H1. Wow, I'm 30. Interesting. It's interesting. I would like to see how the market is going to behave to this level. 3670 and 3665. Look at the volume. Gold just like continuously pushing upside. If you had taken a buy at the same candle where you took the sell, then where would you place the stop loss? Please just tell me this. I would be very grateful to you. What? What kind of question is if you had a buy at the same candle, this one? Why I just like took a buy here? It's just like already moved a lot. I will never ever try to take a buy. If you just want to take a buy, this was my buy place. The best execution should be here. If I'm just like taking execute somewhere here, it is risky, and it's like more than risky. Wow, just like tap to the resistance on the left hand side now. This 50 minutes just about to be closed, and this like look at this one, just like completely fill the complete range with the opening of London. So now we just like tap to the resistance on the left hand side, 30-minute resistance. H1 still open. So just need to see how the candle is going to be create structure here on a 30-minute time frame. Must be 30-minute. Wow, look at this one. But you know what is the beautiful thing about the market right now? We are having volume, and there is like whenever there is like a volume in the market, very high probability. If you just like wait for your structure to be formed and you just like executing with the proper structure, very high probability you're just gonna make money there. Easy money. More volume mean easy money. All you just need to do like have a complete education with you. Okay, maybe something like one of the last Raja ideas to have continuation on 4 hour after breaking the high. It's just not like that one that was like an impulse entry on 4 hour. It's just not like that one. So just wait for the new structure to be formed. Vladimir, Vladimir, I think so. That's your name, brother. As you were earlier mentioned that you would wait for the price to retrace till the resistance and form a strong bearish candle, and then plan for the sells. Yeah, if you just like got some kind of strong bearish candle here, then I will see if I can go for the sells. But look at this one, it's just like completely showing volume, and M15 just like closed with a strong healthy body. Look at this one, 15-minute time frame, 15 minutes just like closed. But still, this is the place, I think so, where someone just like already took a loss, just like take a buy here, and then it just like start going against them. So if you just like wanted to go upside, it should have to be break above this whole rejection on the left hand side. But as it just like already moved a load, doesn't make sense to take a buy. Look at the 30-minute time frame, 30 minutes still open. I would like to see, if I just wanted to take a sell, I would like to see this candle should have to be closed within the range, and next candle should be closed in a bearish form. And if it's just like continuously pushing upside, that will be great. Then I would like to wait for the candle to retrace, create some kind of support, give me some kind of confirmation candle, then I can go for the buys. That makes sense. So for that I just need to wait more for the structure to be formed there. But at 200 pips, would you still go for the sells? Now no, I just like not interested in sells right now. Just like need to wait for the structure to be formed. If this current candle just going to be closed within the range, and next candle just created a sub resistance here, and the candle just like showing me a strong bearish candle, so then I can give my trade a chance for the sells. We are tapping to the resistance on the left hand side. It's like a bounce 1, bounce 2, and I'm expecting might be just going to be take a bounce 3 to the downside. But for that we just need to see how this current 30-minute candle actually about to be closed. So after closure of this 30-minute candle, one 30-minute candle should have to be closed within the resistance. Second 30-minute candle should have to be closed in a bearish form with a strong body. So then I can give my trade a chance for the sells. If there's just like nothing happened there, then there's just like no sells there. Then we just need to understand there's just like no structure just printed, so I cannot execute on that thing. Salam bro, hope you well. I took the entry after the 30-minute broke the high, and now I'm out. Okay, you just executed here. Okay, sticking to 1 to 2 trades a day already on the best month ever since I started trading. Looking forward to close month strong. Look at this one. So Mr. Lucots just send us a chart. Wow, very nice. But what happened here? 5 trades and negative $620. This one day ate your 1 2 3 4 5 6 days, I think so. So yeah, this one day might be you are in a panic condition. Then 4 trades, try to force yourself to recover that loss. 2 trade, 2 trade, 2. Whenever you just like taking 1 to 2 trades, you are just having like a good results. Even if you just like stick with 2 trades in a losing streak, you are having like, you just like lose less there. Here lose less. 2 trades, 2 trades, lose less. But here 5 trades, lose more than your expectation. Even it's just this one loss ate your 5 days of profit. So yeah, should have to be work on this one. Wow, just like right now fighting with this area. Okay, so I think so there's just like one more 30 minutes. We just need it to wait for the candle to create some kind of structure there. So now I'm just heading off. I think so it's just like a very educational content. So look at this one. You just like need to learn this thing. This candle just did not break the low of the previous candle, did a mistake and just paid for that mistake. Then I just like never like anticipated with my emotions into my investment. Look at this one, just close 1670 pips, because the way just like moved, it should not be react like this. If it's just like reacting like this, I should have to be manage the risk. So I just like close the trade with 1670 pips. And what happened if I just like never close my trade and try to predict the market? What could be happen? It could be more than 200 pips in a drawdown. So just like understand this thing, how much important it is to manage the risk. So now I just look like 70 pips. Suppose I just like lose so is it easy to recover like 17 pips, or is it easy to recover like 200 pips? You just need to ask this question to yourself. What is the easy thing to be recoverable? 17 pips or 200 pips? So you will just get the answer. This is how much important to stick with the risk management. Risk management actually the backbone of the forest industry. Okay, sir, if you have a 5K account, then why do you take less than 1% risk, like 20 $30 only? Because it's just like educational account, I would say. I just mostly use this account for the education purpose. I just took trades on this one too, but mostly I just like stick with the just use this account for the educational purpose, just like a real one. And not even I was just like only taking like if you just look at my complete history, I also using like sometime 0.25, even you will see 0.5, see this one 0.5, 0.25, you will just like see this one 0.5. Yeah, but at the end I'm just still standing at profit. Interesting. It's interesting. Okay, so 15 minutes still fighting with the situation, 30 minutes still holding its position, the rejection on the left hand side. So we'll see. Alright, everyone. So I'm just heading off now. It's been like more than 1 hour. We're just like doing stream. We'll see you guys on tomorrow. Is just like today's Thursday, and tomorrow is Friday. Might be Raja bro if he just like get well soon. I hope so. He will get well soon. So he if he's just like feeling good, then he will just do the stream tomorrow. So I will see you guys on Tuesday now. So till that, be safe, be careful. Don't try to force yourself for the execution if there's just like nothing on the chart. And always stick with the risk management thing. Don't compromise with that one. How's your funding challenge going on, bro? I'm also doing the one phase challenge and up 4%, just like going good, doing good, great. And this is the perfect time. You know what? When there's just like a volume in the market. If you guys just remember that the previous 4 months, we were just not having volume in the markets. Now again we just again start hitting the volume. So this is the best time if you just like wanted to get funds. Just go with the funding accounts. It's easy for you if you're just having a proper education with you. It's very easy for you to pass those funded challenge actually and get funded. These days are actually the working days for us. It's September, October, November, and at the mid of the summer. These 3 months, there's a very high probability which is gonna get huge volume, which is gonna get huge moves. So yeah, let's like cook it. So we'll see you guys soon. Till that, be safe, be careful, and stay tuned. Take care. Bye bye.